Dear Cheri, how long does it take topical marijuana to leave your system? My friend has to have a drug test and we want to make sure that he is safe. Thanks for any insight you might have on this. Well, that's an interesting question and one that kind of confuses me because when you talk about topical marijuana, it isn't really in your system the way an edible is or the way cannabis is if you smoke it or vape it. So let's talk a little bit more about that. Before I do, though, I just want to remind everybody to please hit that YouTube subscribe button and notification bell because I try to upload new videos every Wednesday. And also, if you get value out of my videos, please do me a favor and hit that like button too, because it helps us in the YouTube algorithm and helps me get seen more. And I appreciate it very much and will love you forever for doing it. Thank you. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. How long do topicals stay in your system? Topical marijuana, and I've done another video about this in the past, but it's been a while ago, so you maybe have to go way back in my archives to find it. But topical marijuana does not cross the blood barrier. What that means is it's not going to make you high. It's not going to show up in a drug test, with one important exception. There is such a thing called a cannabis transdermal patch, and that's kind of like a nicotine patch that has a special technology that actually can cross the blood barrier. So with those, you want to be careful. But if you're just like using a pain relief THC salve or CBD salve, that doesn't really get into your bloodstream. What that does, though, it interacts with the cannabinoid receptors in your skin. Cannabinoid receptors are all over in the body, but in the case of topicals, when you put the cannabis oil or infused salve or balm on your skin, it interacts with the cannabinoid receptors in your skin to provide a localized relief, not a systemic relief that goes through your blood system, but a localized relief, kind of in the way that an arthritis cream would. It can be very effective for pain, for inflammation, although it works a little differently than, say, like an icy hot, in that it makes kind of pain easier to bear, and people have really great results. You could also mix it, cannabis with capsaicin to get that kind of icy hot sensation as well. And in fact, I have a DIY cannabis topicals course that teaches you how to make your own pain salves, bath bombs, lip balms, all kind of cannabis topicals. So I'll put a link to that and a discount code as well in the comments below, because making them yourself, you can get what you need and save a ton of money over doing so at the dispensaries. So, okay, back to the original question about how long does it stay in your system? Well, it really isn't in your system to begin with. So how long do cannabis topicals last, or how often do you have to reapply them? That's going to change from person to person, what their symptoms are, why they're using the topical, and how severe their symptoms are. So everybody's different with that. But it doesn't really like stay in your system in that measurable way that we think of when you smoke or inhale cannabis, or when you eat an edible. Kind of think of it, this was a great analogy from Dr. Amanda Ryman, and who used to be with the Drug Policy Alliance. And what she said, it's kind of like rubbing alcohol. When you put rubbing alcohol on your skin, you don't get drunk from that. And it's the same with cannabis topicals. You're not going to get high from that. You're not going to fail the drug test, but they can help provide localized relief, especially from pain, inflammation, skin conditions, a whole bunch of different conditions. But it is localized relief, not systemic relief. I hope this helps explain some of that, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for the great question.